Welcome to episode 156 of the Own Your Genius podcast, where we empower business owners to use their education and their experiences to create dope businesses. I'm your host, Attorney LaConya Murray. So a few weeks ago, I was scrolling on Facebook, probably trying to go do something productive and then got caught up in all the things. But I saw this post, and this post said, "Why do y'all add LLC at the end of your business name?" Now, there were various reactions to this post, but I figured that the question itself meant that we need to have a discussion about this very thing. Like, why are y'all adding LLC to the end of your business name? But before we dive into today's episode, make sure you subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss any insights on how to own your genius. Welcome back to the Own Your Genius podcast, where we discuss building businesses, growing brands, and what else? Owning your genius. I'm your host, Attorney LaConya Murray, owner of Off the Mark IP Solutions. Off the Mark is a boutique intellectual property firm representing innovative entrepreneurs, aka geniuses, who are looking to protect their brand and grow their business with ongoing legal support and business mentorship. We have a good one for you today, so let's get started. When you go to form your LLC, when you go to form your business and you decide, hey, I'm going to form a limited liability company, you are told when you're choosing that name that your name must include some variation of LLC, whether it's LLC, just straight LLC, or LLC with the periods in between each letter, but you have to have that LLC. And that's because this is letting the public and potential customers know that your liability is limited. So this limited protection, it shields your personal assets from your business liability in case there's ever a lawsuit. Your business name is also considered your legal name, and you're going to use this legal name when you're completing business documents such as, loan documents, grant documents, contracts. You need to have your legal business name on there. Your trademark applications, business documents, things that you use in your business, you're going to use your business name, meaning that you're going to have that LLC added to the end of it because you legally have to. When you're asking this question about why people put their LLC at the end of their business name, I think what they're referring to is the brand name, right? Because we see that all the time. People will have their marketing and they'll have, Josetta's Cleaning Company LLC all over their branding material. But the brand name is different from your business name. That brand name is what you use for marketing, is how people will identify your business. So your business name is more for government purposes and for when you're entering into contracts and business documents. But that brand name is for marketing purposes. And to be clear, your business name and your brand name don't have to be the same thing, but it can be. So your brand name can be your business name, just minus that legal designation of LLC or incorporated, INC if you're a corporation or anything of that nature. What I want you to do is think of your favorite brand. You have that brand in your mind. Now, when you think of that brand, do you see that legal designation on that marketing material? Probably not. And I explain that to clients all the time when they come in for their trademark application. So their name might be something like Smith Consulting LLC. But for marketing purposes, I tell them that you can absolutely drop that LLC and just brand as Smith Consulting. And then that way, when we do the trademark application, we're just trademarking Smith Consulting because that is the brand. So your brand name is for marketing so consumers can identify you. And the legal entity is more of a business thing for contracts, government, and things of that nature. You got it? So it's important to note that while some brand names simply just drop that legal designation, that you can also have brand names that are completely different from your business name. For example, our business name is the Murray Law Group LLC. And the only time you're going to see that is if we enter into a contractual agreement with one another. Any other time, you're going to see our brand name, which is Off the Mark IP Solutions, or Off the Mark for short. Including your LLC at the end of your business name is a legal requirement that can enhance your professionalism and your credibility. However, it's important to know the difference between your business name and your brand name. So your business name is for legal purposes, while your brand name is for marketing and customer engagement. So geniuses, thank you so much for tuning in. What are your takeaways from this week's episode? Hopefully you learned something and that you can go into next week with new insight, fresh eyes as relates to your branding and your marketing of your business. If you found today's podcast insightful, share it with fellow entrepreneurs. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Let's take this conversation over to the MARKEDlegal community. I want you to share this episode with 3 people and have them meet you there. But you know what to do before you go. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and rate the podcast. Until next week, I want you to keep building your business, growing your brand, and owning your genius.